Hi guys, my name is Lauren and you're watching Dreams Books Courage, and today I'm joined by Joanne, who seems to just be living on my channel now. And today we're just gonna do a little review of our thoughts on, We'll just be talking about our thoughts on Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which is obviously written by J.K. Rowling and it's playing now, and you guys probably already know all this information. I don't even know where to begin. This is a weird type of video. Like, I almost feel like it shouldn't be on this channel, but then I feel like it should be because it's based in the Harry Potter universe, but it's also it's kind of a book, but the book has nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah.
So
it's just kind of like an idea that they kind of went with.
Yeah, it's part of a book universe.
Yeah.
So
the world.
Yeah. So we're just gonna be talking about it. I've read Harry Potter. I don't even know when. I read it in 5th, 6th grade, around that time period. And Joanne's currently reading it now. We've seen all the movies. Yeah. Well, actually, I haven't seen the second half of the 7th movie.
Ooh.
Because I don't want to admit it's over, even though I watched Fantastic Beasts. But yeah, so I've seen most of the movies. Yeah. And you've seen all the movies. Mm-hmm. And you're on the 7th book. One. So
I don't know. I just never got around to reading them. I read other series, obviously, but
it's a shame. It's a shame.
I'm amending my mistakes.
So I guess it doesn't. Well, it kind of involves Harry Potter. So Fantastic Beasts takes place in 1920s New York. So probably 80 years before the events of Harry Potter. Yeah, about 80 years, because it's in 1997, around that.
Yeah.
It's in New York City, and it stars Newt Scamander, who he wrote Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Is that in the books? There's that monster book, but I feel like that's different.
I feel like it's mentioned, but not just kind of glossed over though. Yeah. Not really important.
J.K. Rowling wrote, she actually wrote a book of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. But it's what the actual book would be like, and this movie is about him the process of writing the book more so. Mm-hmm. And it's about him I don't know.
He basically just came to New York to set I can't remember what the creature's name is.
Yeah.
Free in Arizona.
Yeah.
But he obviously was covering up that fact.
Yeah, and at this time in New York City, the wizards there, they're basically outlawing all Fantastic Beasts, so it's really
exchange
sad.
And all of that of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's a very different system. At least it's very different from the modern day of the wizards in England or the UK. But it's hard to compare the two at this point in time.
Yeah.
So you don't get a lot of information about what's happening in the United Kingdom. And the Ministry of Magic.
Yeah. The only thing that gets mentioned is Hogwarts, how he's it's the best school.
Yeah, and they're no, it's Ilvermorny.
Yeah.
And we're both part of the Ilvermorny Horned Serpent House.
Yeah, and Ravenclaw of Hogwarts.
Yeah. That's basically the premise. Mm-hmm. I guess we could just say what our overall thoughts are. What would you give this movie? What did you say last night?
I said 8 out of 10. But I don't know.
I'm kidding. I don't know either.
I don't know. It was a great movie. I loved it. And I love the costume design. We were talking about that. Yeah. How true to the time it felt, I think. I just love the overall creative direction they were going.
Yeah, it was done very well. Some scenes felt kind of uncomfortable and awkward to me. Within the movie they felt uncomfortable. Not to me personally, but I don't know. Those were the things that in those moments I didn't want to watch it as much. And the secondary characters, you don't really care for them as much, I feel, like you do in Harry Potter. But I don't know if it's right to compare it to Harry Potter, you know? Because that's such a stronger series, but I don't know how to give it. I might give it an 8 out of 10 too. It's a really good movie, but
yeah, I'm excited to see where what direction they're going with it for the next 4 movies.
Yeah. So those are our initial thoughts. So if you haven't watched the movie, go watch the movie. then watch this video because I'm sure it'll be full with amazing insights into like the darker parts of this movie. No, I'm sure it won't be, but you know, you can come back and watch this if you feel like it. Now we'll get into like more of the spoilery stuff. So
yeah,
goodbye. At first, I feel like you don't really know what's going on with the plot, which is fine. It was like mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know what was happening with Newt. I feel like you don't really get any insight into his character. Like you don't get any like of his inner thoughts or inner feelings. It's like all action.
Yeah.
Like the entire movie, which
and
is good. But
The only part really that you kind of get into his mind is obviously whenever, I can't remember what her name is. Queenie.
I don't know. Are you talking about the blonde girl?
Yeah, the blonde girl with the short hair.
Yeah, I think
Queenie.
so.
She like saw Lestrange's picture and how she was talking about him at the school, but that's about it. He doesn't really show his emotions that well.
Yeah.
He
really doesn't.
Yeah. Kind of keeps his personal feelings a secret.
It really reminds me of Doctor Who, actually.
Really?
In that way. Yeah, just like never really revealing their emotions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's unimportant for this video.
I think he was adorable, Newt Scamander, with Eddie Redmayne, how he portrayed him. He was just like a puppy, like you just wanted to hug him.
I love Eddie Redmayne, so he could do no wrong in my eyes. But yeah, he was great. I mean, it flowed nicely, the movie.
Yeah, definitely. It transitioned very, very well. And, like, following the story, it wasn't hard to at all. You knew who the characters were.
It felt quite a bit darker than, like, Harry Potter does.
Yeah, definitely.
This felt like, I don't know if it was like a young adult movie, I guess. I don't know. Because Harry Potter is, like, classified as middle grade, and this was, like, definitely more young adult to adult.
Yeah, even if not even like the script, but also the set and the scenes, it was physically darker too.
Yeah, that's true.
It was very gloomy kind of feel.
Yeah, throughout the whole movie.
Yeah. And whereas in like Harry Potter, like you have sunlight a lot, and
you have like happy scenes like Christmas, Halloween, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there wasn't that in this.
Yeah, they had like some comic relief, obviously, but it wasn't like super happy scene.
No, and it also had like some like pretty dark topics. Like it had like beating in it.
Yeah, child abuse.
Yeah. I don't know what else. That was like a big one that stuck out. It's just like the child abuse in this. It was interesting to me. This is more along the lines of characters, but I felt like the characters were definitely more morally gray in this than they are in Harry Potter. Like I don't know. Like even Newt to some extent seems morally gray. Like he has this. What is it called? The like dark thing.
Obscurus?
Yeah, like he owns an Obscurus. Like he's not like an amazing like I don't know.
Although I guess it's not harmful to anybody whenever it's separated from the host. He's still like you're kind of not supposed to like have that. It's just something that you don't have, and especially also like the president, Madam President. She seemed like obviously like a strong character, but she seemed sort of morally gray as well. Yeah,
and also, well, I'm assuming you have watched the movie if you're still watching this. So Grindelwald, I don't remember what his name was. Like in this, his
Greaves or something like that.
Yeah, whatever his name was, Graves.
Graves.
Graves. Which is already like you could tell that he was going to be a bad character, I feel.
Yeah.
Like, throughout the movie, but...
Well, at the beginning of the movie, too, it kind of, like, had his haircut. Yeah. But it was blonde, so I was like, that's definitely him.
Yeah. Like, I wasn't sure if it was him, but I knew it was, like, either him or it was someone within, like, his cult or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But he was definitely morally gray to the point, like, he was evil, but, like, he was morally gray in the way that, like, he did work for the, what is it called? Like, Congress? The Magic Congress or whatever it's called in this?
Yeah. Well, you don't know if it's, like, if that was actually a guy and he kind of, like, killed him and took his place, or, like, if he was actually him all along, he just, like, changed his appearance, so.
But in a way, like, throughout the movie, he kind of seemed good because he was, like, trying to help this guy out of his, what was his name? He had, like, a very weird name.
I can't remember.
The girl's name was Modesty. But he was, like, trying to help this kid. So, like, it kind of made him seem like he was a good character in a way.
Even if it was, like, kind of creepy what he was doing.
So, like, that kind of, I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe he's, like, doing something good, though.
Credence.
Credence.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yes, Credence.
Yeah.
So he was, like, trying to help Credence out and stuff, but he was kind of doing it for his own purposes. But, like, it was still, like, a little bit of a good thing. But then he, like, abused Credence, and then you're like, okay, well, he's obviously bad at this point.
I just think it's, like, in his mind, in Grindelwald's mind, he's doing, obviously it's a parallel to Voldemort. He's doing what he thinks is best for society as a whole.
Which they all are.
Yeah, and he, in his mind, he kind of believes that if the Muggles or, like, the Nomage knew about the Wizarding World, then, like, they wouldn't have to be in hiding. They shouldn't be in hiding. All the laws protect them and not the wizards.
Which is true to some extent. Like, I feel like that's a good point. Like, the way he goes about it is horrible. Which, in a lot of ways, is similar to, like, Voldemort. But Voldemort wanted to, like, rule everyone.
Yeah.
Whereas, I don't know what Grindelwald's, like, overall plans are at this point. But I'm sure they're nothing good.
I thought the ending... Obviously... you know who was cast as Grindelwald, like, Johnny Depp. But, I don't know, the costuming was kind of weird to me. Like, once they, revealed, obviously, they did their revealio, or, I think, is that what the... I don't remember, but he, like, revealed his true appearance, and it's obviously Johnny Depp, not Colin Farrell.
He looks like a rat.
Yeah, he kind of looks like a rat.
Like red eyes, right?
No, like, one of them was regular, and one of them has, like, obviously a contact lens in it, you can tell. And he had, like, bleach blonde hair, like, slicked back.
His
it was just
face,
weird.
though, was so white.
Yeah.
Like, unnaturally so.
I mean, I guess he's supposed to look disturbing, but it's not even, like, creepy, like, ooh,
it's
scary.
Just funny.
Yeah, it's just kind of like like, why you look like that, fam?
And the thing was, like, it kind of pulled you out of the movie, like, this is obviously Johnny Depp in a costume.
Yeah.
It was weird. I did not like that costuming. I hope they change it and fix it in the next movie.
Yeah.
Because this will be like a 5-movie series.
It just looks fake. I don't know.
It's
so very weird.
But overall, the costuming was good. It was just like him. But like overall, the costuming was really great.
Like Johnny Depp's obviously. I mean, I hope he'll be a good fit.
I hope he will
for the role.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how to feel about
that. That almost just feels like a name drop to me. Like, just to include him. I don't know. We'll see how that one goes. But yeah, the costuming was really good, I think. Mm-hmm. I don't know who did it, but...
kudos to them.
Yeah, kudos to them. It looked very...
I would just, like, want to wear one of their outfits, to be honest. They're so cute. Like, you were talking about Queenie's last outfit, the all, like, pastel pink one. Oh, yeah. With their coat. It was so cute.
Beautiful. She had her little, like, pink velvet beret on. Oh, my gosh. It was so pretty. Mm-hmm. But I love how, in this movie, like, a lot of times when you see, like, movies in the 1920s, all the girls are in, like, flapper dresses. Like, every single one in the movie is. But in this movie, like, Tina, like, she wore... like pantsuits and stuff like that, which is also
like what they wore back then.
Yeah, it was like a big move in that era, I think, for them to like wear pants and stuff. So I'm glad they included that and like more of the like the working woman sort of thing in the movie.
Definitely, yeah.
And then like the settings, like the scenes and stuff, they were really great. I thought they looked very like of that era. And there were big scenes, too. Like, you'd have to make that, like, entire street and stuff like that. That sounded bad.
Yeah.
I thought it looked really good. Cinematography was great,
excellent,
of course. Characters, I thought they were good.
Yeah,
all the actors.
I'm excited to see how their development goes throughout these next 4 movies.
Yeah.
Where they lead.
I want that guy.
Jacob.
Is that what his name is?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember any of their names except for Newt.
We've only seen it once. Yeah, Jacob Kowalski.
Yeah, Jacob. I want him to be in the next movies. I want him to be part of this.
I think he will.
I hope he will. He's so great. And
he's the best.
Even if they weren't planning on it, like, I feel like they have to now because so many people just, like, connect to him.
He's just such a lovable character.
He's great. And in this world, can they become wizards, like, even if they have Like, no magic?
No.
Dang, I want him to, like, be a wizard or something. But yeah, he's such a great character.
Yeah.
Obviously, he was, like, the comic relief of it, but he was great.
But
I felt for him.
Yeah, he was, like, the comic relief and kind of the guy that, kind of, not ruins, but he's very, like, kind of, like, the clumsy character or whatever. But in the end, he, like, really comes through. He's kind of also one of the heroes of the movie.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
He's really great. And then I really like his relationships with Queenie.
I think it's so cute.
That was so cute.
Yeah.
I was like tearing up at the end when they had like separate. I was like, no.
I was so sad when he had to alleviate himself.
Yeah, that was sad too.
Yeah. But I was like wondering, you know how like she had her little umbrella that she used from her wand?
Yeah, I feel like she like that up.
No, like whenever she kissed him, whatever, he had like the rain on him and she
Oh yeah.
The water.
Well, I think it was like still like transitioning.
Yeah.
Or something. But yeah, but at the end, Queenie and Jacob saw each other. So better start a relationship or something.
I know.
Get him back into the magical world, something like that.
And I think in the US it's outlawed for muggles or no mages to marry wizards.
Oh yeah, I think it is.
I'm pretty sure wizards and witches. But
that's sad.
I ship
to make half-bloods.
Yeah.
Yeah. But one thing I really found interesting, this was more like, I guess you could call it a minor detail, but like how like the government of, I guess the United Kingdom, it would be, how it's like ruled with like a prime minister and like, I don't know, like government stuff, how like the Ministry of Magic resembles that. And so whenever they came to America, they have like the Congress of Magic or something like that, which resembles our government system. Yeah. So I thought that was really interesting that J.K. Rowling would do that.
She's an amazing screenwriter.
Yeah.
Screenplay.
And I feel like even like just their laws and like how they're upheld and stuff, I feel like that kind of resembles like American laws and stuff, like just doing things that like aren't necessarily morally right, but like they're the law, so you have to do them.
I love how they made I guess J.K. Rowling made a woman president. I think that's so cool.
That was great too.
Yeah.
I love how these always Harry Potter movies and this movie, they always have like diversity.
Oh yeah. Strong women characters as well.
Yeah. Like sometimes I feel like it's still like not enough. Like all the main characters are still all whites and all straight and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's still like steps in the right direction. At least they had diversity in the cast. So I really appreciate that as well. What else? Final thoughts?
It was great. You should go see it if you haven't. But
I wish I could.
If you're watching this,
yeah, I wish I could see it in 3D, but like I don't have money to see it in 3D.
Yeah, it was so expensive just to watch it.
Yeah,
I mean, I can see why. It was a great movie.
Yeah, like I want to see it again in 3D, but I don't have money. Oh, and like characters. I feel like we forgot to really mention this, but like the beasts in it, they were all so cute.
They were adorable. They were
so
like
cute.
The little ones that Jacob was feeding, like little birds or whatever with the two big eyes on each other. Oh my god, I want one. It was so adorable.
And like I wish I rememred all the names.
Truckles.
Yeah,
it was so cute. And it was obviously like some of them were mentioned in the actual Harry Potter book. Oh my gosh, Harry Potter books too.
Yeah, and what's the other one? Like I don't know what it's called, Sniffle or something? It's
Nuffler?
Like Nuffler?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Nuffler.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Ron was like wanting one in the actual Harry Potter books. And
I don't remember that, but...
They were learning about it and, Hagrid was teaching about it.
That's so cute.
So adorable.
And then they mentioned like Albus in the movie. Albus Dumbledore.
Was it Nuffler or Niffler? I can't remember. Unimportant.
I can't remember either.
Yeah.
But how they were like, only one professor at Hogwarts stood up for you. What does Albus Dumbledore see in you?
You just hear everybody in the theater like, yes.
That was just so sweet and like, because Dumbledore always supports like the like underdogs and like he just
pure of heart.
Yeah, that's sweet. Just like the little mentions from like Harry Potter.
Yeah, just a nod to
the original. Yeah.
Series,
So it was great overall. It felt sentimental and it still had like
nostalgia.
Yeah, it felt all magical and like stuff like that still.
And the music too, how they use the same music. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. I forgot who did the music, but he's very well known. He did it very well though. I had like chills at some moments, like just like seeing like, I don't know, just like the magic and stuff like that. We both have never seen the movies like in theaters, like the original movies.
And once they opened it, like once like the traditional like Harry Potter opening, I was just like, yes.
Yeah. It was great.
It was beautiful.
So thank you guys all so much for watching this. I don't know what to say. I'm just, all up in the feels. If you have any thoughts on the movie, if you watched it, definitely tell us down below because I would love to hear them. We can fangirl over Harry Potter together. And now we're going to go back to reading. Bye.